Do I need to sound test again?
Yeah, do it.
Hello, is mine working?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful here with a name you know. Mainly because I talked to her on Twitter.
Yeah, you put me over a lot.
Do I?
I mean, you put me down a lot, which then puts me over a lot.
Okay.
Like, because you have far more reach than I do.
Why do you think I have far more of a reach than you?
Because you don't live on, like, an alienated, like, island at the bottom of the earth.
You literally live on an island.
Yeah, like, I live... That's why you have more reach.
By the way, this is Shazza McKenzie.
Oh, hi, I'm Shazza McKenzie.
Shazza.
G'day.
Shazza? Shazir?
Shazza.
Shazir?
Shazza.
Do people, like, in New York call you Shazzer?
Shazza is what most Americans...
Okay.
I've got a really good, like, funny story.
Okay.
So, like, after I did All Out, Tony Schiavone... I think it was Tony that was on commentary. He was calling me Shazza or whatever. Like,
yes.
So then on Twitter, all the Australian fans that were watching it were like, "It's Shazza!" Like, what do you like? Because it's an Australian word,
Wait,
right?
I got to hear more of that American accent here.
Shazza.
No. You're like, you just imitated Americans.
Did I? I didn't mean to.
So, pretend you're me for a second in the middle of this story. Intro this interview.
Hey, what's up, guys? I can't be forced to doing an accent. I just random words come out of my mouth.
You just come into it. Like,
yeah.
Thunder Rosa, I catch her doing that. Like, that's her mocking voice.
Yeah.
Like, when she's trolling, she goes, "Oh my God, guys," and I was like,
yeah.
"Oh."
Oh, I can do like, "Oh my God, like I can't believe that you like would say things like that. Like so wild." I can do like dumb American like teen girl.
Dumb
teen girl. Like, "Oh my God, what do you mean?"
Sorry, continue your story about Tony Schiavone.
So he said it wrong or whatever, and so then it was when they were doing like the Road to like Dynamite, the Road to Dynamite or whatever, and so like 2 days later, after like Twitter went like, well, they didn't go that mad, but like the Australian fans got pretty mad. Like it wasn't like the end of the world or anything. I got a DM from Cody Rhodes. It's just all it said is it Shaz or is it Shaz capitals? Like like literally, it just literally says, is it Shaz or Shaz? But like one is just normal and then one is like capitals, and I was like, what does that mean? How do I explain that?
You've seen the wrestlers who have the all caps names, right? Like
I was
Walter.
I was like, what? Because I assumed he was trying to get me to like pronounce it, but I was like, how do I pronounce it through like text? Like Shaz and Shaz yelling sounds the same in text.
I mean, kind of. We're a little bit louder. We're a little bit louder here in America.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Listen, why is every woman from the island that I've ever met hilarious? Legitimately, I got to credit you guys. Like you, Katie, Anna, it's Billie and they're shoot names.
Jesse and Cassie.
All funny.
I mean, I think it's because we're on an island, so we have to entertain ourselves.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, we didn't have like an abundance of entertainment coming to us, especially growing up. Like, you know, it wasn't like famous people were coming and entertaining us on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
So we had to entertain ourselves and we had to get sense of humors. Sense of humors? That's bad. That's bad English.
Can I borrow your kangaroo?
You cannot borrow my kangaroo.
Why?
It's mine.
Yeah, but I mean,
what?
If you asked, okay.
Can I borrow your dog?
I don't have one, so yeah.
It's
Can you borrow one of my cats? Sure. What are you doing with it? Are you going to return it safely?
You can't borrow my dog. You can't borrow my kangaroo.
Do you have a dog?
I have a dog.
Okay.
I have a very cute dog.
I saw you tweet once that you all are only allowed to have animals that will kill you.
Well, yeah, sometimes, but my dog's not going to kill me. I mean, he might. He's very little, but he might. He's also a little bit evil.
What kind of animal?
He's a little King Charles Cavalier.
Okay,
so he's
I
a
don't
little
know what that
baby.
means.
It's like little and hairy and like has big floppy ears.
Okay.
And I'm talking about him like he's a little baby.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 1.
He
is a little baby.
That's still a little baby.
He's a little bubby.
How did it feel to be a meme after All Out?
Oh, that was great. That was like career peaked.
Yeah.
Like you get 1, I got to wrestle in front of like, I don't know, like 10,000 people or whatever, and then 2, I got to be a meme. I got to be a meme. Who gets to
wrestle
be a
in front
meme?
of me? I was there.
You were there?
I was there.
Did you have the hair? You had the hair then, didn't you?
I did have the hair then. It was
see?
2019. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know facts. I know about your hair.
You followed
know
my
about the
career. You should
vibes.
interview me. Ask me some questions.
Well, how badly am I going to beat your ass tonight?
You're not, because you're facing Sawyer Wreck tonight. I was going to kick you in the head, finally. And then I saw you got Sawyer, and I was like...
You were like, problem solved.
Listen, just a couple of tall ones here. Me and Sawyer might hit the double choke slam on you.
Oh, no. Through some chairs?
We're going to do like the Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, Lord.
Thing.
I don't think I can take that.
I want to be to Sawyer Wreck what Kane was to the Undertaker. I just want to be like that sibling gimmick, because I'm so tall.
You're just angry that your parents, who burnt down the house? Did Undertaker Kane burnt down the house?
I think.
Or is he angry that someone else burnt down the house?
He was in the house.
He was definitely in the house.
I know one thing. Kane had a burnt little wiener because Triple H said it on TV.
Wait, but remember when he first got demasked and he had that weird little The
little fluffy hair? The fluffy hair?
It was
First
so
off,
good.
The hair in that mask was incredible because I didn't know.
Right?
I was like, damn, man. Like,
I assume at one point that was his hair.
It was his hair.
Right?
But,
okay.
I mean, like, I couldn't tell that the one that he used then, and even when he brought it back years later, he had, like, a shaved head, but the hair was incredible on it.
Yeah, it was.
But, yeah.
We've got a bit sidetracked here.
No, who cares?
Who cares, Kane's
right?
little fluffy hair.
And we were talking about Kane's burnt little wiener, according to Triple H.
Wiener, yeah.
Anytime Kane says some ridiculous shit on Twitter, I like to bring that up and just quote tweet it.
It's cooked.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I've been using the word cooked a lot. Apparently,
Well,
Americans.
I mean, he was literally
yeah,
cooked.
he was. But do you understand what the word cooked is?
Yeah.
It's like messed up. Like,
say it all the
like,
time.
Right? I don't know if you're being sarcastic.
No.
Okay.
2 minutes. Listen, 2 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'm cooked.
Yeah,
I'm cooked.
he gets it.
I ain't in for that. So, we talked about me beating your ass.
Yep. Covered that.
I've mentioned this before on the show I did with Denise. I was supposed to beat your ass a little bit at the clusterfuck.
You were.
So.
But then my knight in shining armor came.
Spoiler alert. I like Shazza.
Wow.
Don't hate you. I don't hate you, IRL. But when we were backstage and they were doing the rundown of the clusterfuck, if you believe that such a thing exists, they did a rundown.
They did.
As they were saying this person in, this person out, I knew what number I was supposed to go in, and I was like, oh my God, I might be in the ring with Shazza. I might be in the ring with Shazza. How can I make this work? And then they're like, then Shazza gets eliminated, and I went, no!
No! Well, I felt that too, because they said, then Shazza gets eliminated, and then Maven comes out. And I thought, all I wanted was to be in the ring with Maven. That was it. That was all I wanted.
So Maven, good and bad. I'll put him over first off, because Denise had never wrestled before. She'd never done anything in the ring. And he gave her, like, really good advice, calmed her down.
He's an angel.
He was wonderful. So I was like, cool, Maven, that's awesome. But you and I had worked out a spot where I was going to kick you in your fucking head.
Yeah, you were.
I was
hanging out there on that ramp waiting for you to come out and...
I was going to fake interview you and tell you I was going to get you deported and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Kick you in the head, get some heel heat. And I'm about to walk out to the ring, and here comes Maven carrying you.
Good guy Maven. Good guy Maven. So if you don't know, Maven is my absolute favorite wrestler of all time. Like, do you know this? Have I told you this?
I feel like he became that after that.
No. He is my favorite wrestler of all time. I have every single Maven action figure that was ever done.
Really?
I have a whole bunch of signed 8x10s. So this is how this... Let me explain how this all came about. So when Maven got announced for the clusterfuck, I was like, Brett, I have to be in the... Like, I'm in the clusterfuck.
Yes.
Like... I don't care. Like,
He's
I'm
like,
there.
I don't know if we have room for you.
Yeah,
I don't know if we got
there's
room
50
for
other
you.
people. I don't know if I can do it. I was like, no, Brett, it's happening. So, because I was like, I have to meet Maven. That was it. And so the night before, I told Anthony Green how much I loved Maven. He was like, oh my God, I love Maven. He's like, I've got his number. I'm going to tell him that this Australian girl is like really excited to meet him. So he like gave him the heads up, which is good because then I went full fangirl backstage because I saw him in the corner. I was like, this is it. I'm gonna meet Maven. This is like my lifelong dream. So I go up and I'm like, oh my God, you're my favorite wrestler. Like, it's so good to meet you. Like, just everything. Like, he's like, why am I your favorite wrestler? I was like, I couldn't fucking tell you, mate. Like, because in 2004, I started watching wrestling and I saw you and I said, this is my guy.
That Survivor Series spot was great.
I said, this is it.
Where he was in there, I was like, oh my God, they're finally doing something with Maven.
He was the GM of Raw for a night.
Yes, he was.
For good
he
time.
passed on Evolution.
He did.
He said, get fucked.
He did. Exactly. See, good times. But so this is what happened. He's like, if you need anything ever, like the sweetest guy in the freaking world. He gave me his
Wonderful.
mobile number. He's like, you need anything ever. Like, I am here for you. So that, like, he was already, like, aware that I was, like, obsessed with him. So that's why when he saw me there, he went and picked, I walked backstage and I could have quit wrestling. Like, I could have quit wrestling that night.
I feel less bad about it now.
No, yeah, like, it was, like, literally the moment of my career.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I wanted to be kicked in the head.
So that moment for you, kicking you in the fucking head would have been that moment for me.
Right, yeah,
it would have been that moment for me.
I understand. So I feel bad that you lost that moment.
Yes.
But I gained a moment.
Like, I hadn't been in a ring in like 3 years before this. So I was like, this is my WrestleMania moment.
There's some bangers on YouTube, guys.
There's one.
There's one banger.
And
I watched it on Twitch.
What did you think?
I don't remember now because it was like a few weeks ago and I've been hit in the head a bunch. I remember there was like a crossbody to the outside or something.
Yeah. Right in front of my grandma.
Amazing.
I did that specifically for her because she had never watched me wrestle before.
Amazing.
And I wanted to do it right in front of her.
That's the thing I remember from it. 'Cause I've been hit in the
Am I
head
that
a lot.
unmemorable?
No, it's just I've wrestled like 20 times in the last 4 weeks. I don't
listen.
remember what I did last week.
Okay, the headline is Shazza has CTE.
Well, absolutely
Like,
do.
that's it.
I do. It's
My
not,
God.
Clearly. Like, I'm be very shocked if many of us don't.
You did seem surprised that I had actually wrestled, though.
I knew that you'd wrestle. Like, so I knew you were. I saw you talk about being trained to wrestle.
Yes.
So I knew that you were like. I didn't know you wrestled.
Yes.
Like, I didn't know that you were like
I
doing the drives. Like,
okay, I didn't do that many drives.
Yeah, but like I didn't know you were like out like actually wrestling on shows.
I did about 30 to 50 matches.
That's a lot of matches.
I mean, I guess. I wanted to do enough to where if I'm talking about like a match that you're in or something,
yeah,
people could say, you've never bumped before.
And you could go,
yes.
yeah,
but like,
about that.
I did catch wrestling training, and this ties into the clusterfuck because my coaches got trained by Josh Barnett. I get a message from Josh Barnett that day that says, hey, we're working together tonight. And I said, do what?
Do what?
Well, what?
Why?
And he's like, yeah, I want to do a spot with you. And I was like, well, this is fucking horrifying.
This is horrifying.
Intimidating.
That is, yeah, that's probably my worst nightmare.
Then the spot that he pitched was brilliant. Like,
okay.
He comes out, he scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Notice, he didn't lay a finger on me. He was horrified.
Yeah, because you would have taken him, obviously.
I would have taken him. Listen, Josh,
obviously.
I respect you. I admire you. Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing he didn't do it.
He knew he was in trouble.
Somebody was getting it. It was either you or him, and both of you somehow...
Yeah. Somehow no one got it.
Somehow you all escaped.
Somehow no one got it.
Somehow nobody got it.
That's magic.
I'll tell you what I didn't get where the hard cam was that night because I looked the opposite direction.
Did you really?
I did.
Wait, where was hard cam? Was down the back, wasn't it? Or was it at the stage?
And I saw the camera that was rigged up by the stage, and I said,
"Oh no, sweetie."
And I said, "Oh, all right," but I learned.
Always ask.
I should have.
You get to the show, you ask where hard cam is.
I should have spent
see
time
it right
in the
there.
performance
That's hard
center.
cam.
I missed my performance center time. Didn't
Yeah.
work out.
You're a fool.
Didn't work out, but
You win some, you lose some.
that was fun. We main evented a match together, technically.
Exactly.
I saw you come through that curtain, and like my entire promo had to change.
I
in
was
that
like,
moment.
yeah, he's probably had this whole promo set.
I was like, oh no, and I was like, well,
Good thing you talk for a living.
yeah, I'm obnoxious anyway. And then people gave me $5, and I stole it from them, and
Yeah.
everything was all right.
It's you talk for a living, so you were fine.
And I mean, I don't want to put you over too much. This interview is about getting me over.
Oh, okay,
but
my bad.
You are very funny. Have you thought about doing like stand up or anything like that? Legitimately.
I'm very dumb.
Why
I'm
do
not
you say
very
that?
smart. Like my brain doesn't work very
You
fast.
gotta be smart to do stand up.
I guess you have to. Like, you get to write the jokes first, right?
You do get to
yeah,
write the
like I'm not
jokes
good
first.
at like thinking on the spot, like
Like right now?
right now,
Like right
talking.
now.
I'm not good at talking. No, I've never thought of doing stand.
Like acting, anything like that?
I like doing like So when I was growing up, before I didn't find wrestling until I was like 15 was when I found wrestling. But growing up, I always wanted to be a performer. I wanted to be a singer. I did like all singing. I did acting. I did dance. I did all so I was always a performer. So I did a bunch of musicals and like plays and stuff like that growing up. And I did like a bunch of improv classes and stuff. I think I'd like improv stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Also, horrible stage fright, like
Really?
anxiety through the roof.
I mean, I had some when I did the GCW.
Yeah,
thing, too.
I'll have it in about an hour.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be backstage having a mental breakdown.
Is that every time?
Every single time. And I always think to myself, I could just leave. Like, yeah, I get heat, but like I could leave. Like, I could just not go out. And like people be like, oh, she had a bit of a breakdown. I'd probably get some heat on Twitter and people would be like, she's crazy. But like the worst thing that happens is, oh, okay, I just don't wrestle for a week.
For a week and then you
like,
come back.
Everyone would get over it.
Needed my break. We're
yeah,
good.
like everyone would get over it. They'd be like, oh, we understand. So I could just leave. I don't. Not yet. I might. Maybe today I will. Who knows?
I think you'd do good with like improv stuff and acting. I think you'd be really good at that.
Maybe. Who knows?
Why
I don't
not
know.
try it?
Maybe.
Is what I say.
Yeah. Look, we'll see. We'll add it to the list of things to try.
I see you are now a user of the Zillow app.
Yeah. Well, because Zillow is not a thing in Australia.
It isn't.
No. I mean, we have like an equivalent.
Yeah.
But Zillow, I
just figured you all claimed property. You're like mine.
Yeah. That's
mine,
how
mate.
Mine, mate.
There you go.
No, our property market's cooked.
Boy. One of those.
Cooked property market. Don't try and get into the Australian property
bad
market.
Here. It's
You'll
bad
be,
here too.
Oi, mate, worse. Somehow worse. I do not like through the roof. Like.
So I mean, I don't know the conversion rate of the.
Yeah.
Is it dollary dues?
Our dollary dues right now are horrible as well.
Okay.
I know. Before I got on the plane to America, I checked the dollary dues, and they were like, it was like 50 cents was $1 of US. Yeah, I was like, cool. So all of that money I've earned in my life is worthless. Great. Yeah. And then, so the other day, because I get promoters to pay me via PayPal because I like the money to be in my bank account so I can pay my bills. And this promoter, I think, was trying to be nice and was like, oh, we'll just convert it straight to AU. So they paid me my rate in AUD. Yeah. And I was like, oh, no, sweetie, that's half my pay.
I remember Anna liking to get paid in USD.
Yeah. Every time you've paid me in US, when I get that USD, I go, ooh.
Yes.
Ooh, we're rich.
I mean, there you go.
We're eating good tonight.
Have you ever seen Eurotrip, the movie?
No.
Oh, man, they had like $12 to their name, and they're like in some European country, and they're like staying in suites and stuff because of the conversion rate.
Yeah, we love conversion rates.
So,
well, no, we hate them.
Zilla, I see you like looking at potential places, so I assume you're hoping to make more trips over here.
Yeah, I love it over here. This is like the goal has always been to live over here. I love it over here. It's like it's where I feel the most at home. Not that I feel like I feel at home, but like
you're gonna have zoning laws on your kangaroo and all that.
Yeah, it's hard work.
Got to tie your kangaroo down, sport.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah, you liked that, didn't you?
Did not like that.
What's the other one? Tie me wallaby down?
No, it's just tie me kangaroo down, son. Yeah. I don't know any other word for that.
They talk about a cockatoo as well.
There's a song that only Australians sing this bit. It's like that. Am I ever gonna see your face? Yeah, that song.
I've never heard that.
You've
song.
never heard that? So there's a song.
No.
I think I don't know if it's an Australian song. But it's like, am I ever gonna hear your face again? And then if any Australian hears it, they automatically go like yell and go, no way, fuck off, get fucked. It's great. You have to like YouTube it up.
Listen, I was just impressed with your singing ability.
Yeah, well, didn't I just tell you I tried to be a singer for like years?
Yeah, I know, but obviously it didn't work. So.
I can also rap. Like Kesha rap. What's the Kesha rap? What's the song? How he goes? Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us, because we make the hipsters fall in love when we got our hot pants on and up. And yes, of course she does. She running this town just like she does. No, you don't want to mess with us. Got Jesus on our necklace.
Oh my God.
That's the only thing I can do. That's it.
As we wrap this up.
Wrap?
Yes, as we wrap this up. What do you want the headline of this article to be? This feature to be? Our full interview last time was just funny stories about how you got booked places.
It was.
And this time the literal promoter drove you here. So
he did drive me here. So that's how I got booked.
Yes.
I agreed to be company for the car ride.
Yes.
That was like 4 hours.
Whatever it takes.
But this is our like big blow off feud. Is this the blow off, or are you gonna jump the rail?
At some point
you're gonna jump the rail.
There's like a list of 10 people I would actually wrestle against.
Oh my God.
You're on the list.
Okay, am I like close to the top, or am I close?
Yes,
to
absolutely.
Okay, I was like 10's a lot.
Listen, I put too much of that sweet social media stock into you.
Thank you.
To just waste it.
Thank you. I appreciate the social media stock.
Yes.
Because you have much more clout than I do. It's great. I love it.
Got those scoops.
Even though he posted a horrible photo of me today. It was a horrible photo.
I thought it was a good photo.
It was a horrible photo.
I thought you looked wonderful.
I looked so...
Listen, what's the
snake.
headline going to be?
Okay, the headline is going to be Time Your Kangaroo Down, Son.
That's going to be the quote. Shazza McKenzie, semicolon, Time Your Kangaroo Down, son.
That's it.
And you've done that because you won't let me borrow your kangaroo.
Yeah, I won't.
Tell the people where they can follow you, Twitter, your official site, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. I am at Shazza_McKenzie on the Twitter and on the Instagram. And then please subscribe to my Brand Army account, brandarmy.com/Shazza McKenzie. I also have Patreon. Good stuff there too. But Brand Army's the moneymaker, so...
She's got some really hot K-tape pictures on there.
You got white sneakers and K-tape.
Tell you, from Paywall Jesus, support the woman.
Yeah, we love pay. There's some good stuff behind my paywall. Like, I mean, not like too risque, but like it's good. Just give me money. Please.
There you go. Guys, until next time, we're out. Oi, mate. Whether you're in Australia, where Shazza belongs, as opposed to here in the States, my turf, my territory, I run things here. I run it because of NordVPN.com/Fightful. I can change my virtual location with just one click with NordVPN.com/Fightful. I can send myself to Australia and tie wallabies down or hang out with the kangaroos or whatever it is that she does over there. And I can watch all the same shows that she does thanks to NordVPN.com/Fightful, but I can do it on all my devices that I own with just one subscription. Can block online trackers, malware, and annoying pop-up ads. And let me tell you, she is a walking pop-up ad. So that's going to be very beneficial for me. NordVPN.com/Fightful, 4 additional months free, a 30-day money-back guarantee. How can you afford to miss it? Watch AEW without commercials, watch the WWE Network, get those UFC papes at a much more affordable rate as well, and help me combat Shazza McKenzie. NordVPN.com/Fightful.